folks? Welcome back to another episode of Flying Brown's Garage. Today, we're headed to Mike's. We're going to be helping him on his OBS Chevy. Getting a lowering kit put on it, flipping the axle in the rear, doing a couple other odds and ends, maybe installing some seats, some lights, and other things. So let's go ahead and get over there, see what we're working with, and get started. Okay, now we are recording. I know it looks a little different. We've got some different gear now, so kind of fancy-fied. We're here at Mike's truck, 92 OBS Chevy. Y'all have seen this on the channel before. We got a lot of work to do on this thing. Nice old truck. He's done a lot of work in this thing so far. As you see, the headliner lights, steering wheel back in the back here. All those panels are painted. He did a good job on those. He's got a set of wire knockoff wheels on it, which I have come to love on this old truck. He's already got the rear end disassembled. I'm going to see if he has some pictures of the way this thing used to sit so we can throw those in here now. So that's how it used to sit. We're going to lower it a little bit more than what it was. So it was already lowered, but he wants it lower. Not dragging the ground, but a nice low stance. So we're going to work on that today. He has 2 bolts left to pull in the rear end, then we're going to pull it. We got to add a drop shackle kit. And then we're going to flip the axle over. And then we're going to, also we have a kit that's going to notch the frame and give it that extra travel once we drop it. So we're going to get to that here in just a second and start working on the rear end, start getting this OBS Chevy on the ground. We also have a passenger door handle to replace. He has some interior parts to put in, door panel parts, armrests, the little covers. Like here, he's got those. We got quite a bit to do on this thing, so like I said, let's go ahead. Let's get started and see how much we can get done today. Alright folks, we got the axle flipped. We also got the axle bolts flipped, because you do need to do that so that sits in the new brackets. We've got our new drop brackets. He's got one on that side, we got one on this side. So here in a second we are going to start bolting up the leaf springs to the rear axle and getting everything set in place, and yeah, all that goodness. So I'll put y'all back on the stand, cut the camera on in just a second, and we will continue on with this rear end lowering axle flip project. Alright folks, Mike is finishing up getting the last shackle on. Got that one in place over here. Everything pretty much tucked. Once we get that done, we're going to more than likely put this thing back on the ground. Hook up, you know. Don't you have a kit to hook up shorter shocks or the same distance shocks with just a kit, or do you got to get shorter shocks?
These are already shorter shocks.
So they'll line up fine.
Hopefully.
So we can go ahead and put them on.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need to do. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to do that, and hopefully soon we can get this thing wheels back on it, sitting on the ground, and see how it's going to look all tucked and sucked in there. All right. We got the shop dog under there inspecting our work, making sure it's done right. Emmy, don't eat that. Got the wheels back on it. You can kind of see. Now we are putting drop spindle, 2-inch drop spindle kit in the front as well, but the rear is a lot lower than it was before. Not a lot, but a good bit. So here in a minute we're going to set this thing on the ground and see the final reveal, how it's going to sit.
Still going down 2. We're currently sitting on bump stops, so we might could get a little more.
Yeah.
I might end up on rusty 17, dude, but either way, I think it's going to look cool as hell.
All right, here's the reveal.
Welcome to Rat Rod Life in an OBS.
She's pretty low. Still have yet to do the front, as you see, but that rear end
That's down there.
is sitting low.
Yeah, we're all kind of on the bump stop stuff.
Yeah, I believe it.
I have 2 options from here. If I decide I want to run these 15s, I found, you know, the 4-wheel drive fender flares they put to kind of push them out to cover the tire.
Mm-hmm.
We could always cut the top of that out, get some of those, and then cover the cut and just move it up a little bit. And we're in essence raising the wheel well to fit the big fat BBs. Because, you know,
Yes.
I won't call it a muscle truck yet, but yeah.
It's the rusty 17s that he may go with are right here.
They definitely need some tires, but
No, they would go with the theme of the truck.
yeah, especially everything being all rusty, and then if I ever actually decide to put the paint on this thing, I just have these sprayed to match or doing gloss black since the truck will be black anyway.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, but no that. So this was that. We're sitting right about here when we started because the rear end that was right about here. So yeah, that used to be right about there. So lifted the truck 2 inches so we could drop it 6. If that makes any sense. If not, it would have been 8. But
Yeah.
like I said, it's going to go down more because it's sitting on the factory bump stops. We just got to take those out and do the C-notch.
That's crazy.
But these tuck in just a little bit more than these do, so we'll just have to roll the fenders if I got to run them. And then we'll just tuck the tires.
Oh, you mean they tuck out a little more?
Yeah, they'll be up in the fender well a little.
Yeah.
So because these don't have that harsh offset, these are 15.7s full reverse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the back of the wheel is right where it mounts up. And these are more centered. They're like 17 by 8s. I think it's a 4-4 offset from what I measured out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it now, how deep those are.
Yeah.
And how shallow those are.
So these pull it in just a little bit, and we'll get you just inside the fender well. And then roll the fenders if you got to for tucking clearance, and you're skating, sort of.
Heck yeah.
Only 10 inches too damn high to really actually be skating, but it'll be down and low and riding nice.
Well, I'm digging it.
Be badass for a daily driver.
I'm glad you're happy with it. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. Probably be back out here again tomorrow at some point to work on the rest of this. So see you guys back out here again tomorrow, where we will keep on keeping on with the old OBS. Alright folks, it's the next day. We're back over here. He's already lowered the front end.
I kind of forgot to turn on the camera. My bad. So, I'll explain what we did here. So, these are the factory spindles. We basically replaced these. This is the one for the driver's side. Sits just like this in the car, right? So, what the 2-inch drop spindles does is takes this main piece right here that the rotor and the brake and the wheel and everything attaches to, and literally moves it up 2 inches. So that's how it actually lowers the truck. Cool thing with this is it doesn't change the factory geometry at all. All it does is move the wheel location up, so if you run these spindles and nothing else, you don't even have to get an alignment or anything done. So, yeah.
Nice.
But,
looks
yeah.
good.
She down low.
It's definitely a lot lower. I'll go ahead and throw a before picture in now. Now that y'all have seen that, y'all see it's definitely a little lower.
Yeah, and the rear end's still on the bump stops. We got to pull the bump stops and get the baby notch in. And, yeah.
Yep. The notches we have are over here. They actually need a little assistance. And you see how they welded it on this side. It's kind of, looks like a 3-year-old welded it, to be honest with you. And then this side, they did not weld it, and you can actually see traces of the wire from the wire feed welder in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, clean this up, run a nice bead on the inside, and then clean up the outside, see what it looks like, and if we need to run a bead on the outside too, we will. I did notice that there's a couple spots where they did not, fully penetrate. And it don't look good. So we're going to go over these, and he's going to go ahead and get the drive shaft put back in the rear end. That way we can kind of drive around and see what's up.
Yeah, we're still going to tighten up those knockoffs on the back.
I know.
Remember, they're just still hand tight.
I was going to suggest that.
Yes, sir.
In case you forgot.
I did not.
I'm glad you didn't, because I sure didn't either.
Wheel rolling off when I'm cruising down the road.
Tell me about it. Well, we're going to go ahead and get to work and see how far we can get tonight. I doubt we're going to get the notches in, but we'll see. Alright folks, we have welded some of this already. Our welds are definitely way better than the stock ship. Good God. Whoever welded that needs to be fired. I'm going to finish all this all the way down, clean up the top, the outer side over here, and see what it looks like. I may hit it too. I'm not sure. We'll find out, but it's starting to come together. I'm going to finish this weld here and see how it turns out. Alright, we got one welded. As you see, much better than what it was. And if we flip over, see that one? It's like a third grader weld. We see that one? It's much better. He's going to go ahead and get some paint on that one. I'm going to finish welding this one front and back, and then tomorrow we can start burning it into the frame. Alright, it's another day and he just got this cleaned up and cut past couple days. We're about to weld this in while he works on the other side. We are going to have to roll the fenders on this.
Just a scoosh.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I should probably show the new tires that arrived.
Oh, fancy guys.
Set of full ways. They're pretty nice.
And then the best part of it all, most guys spend a whole bunch of money for really nice shiny wheels. Rusty 17s, I like them.
I think it'll look good on there.
Kind of matches the overall aesthetic of the truck anyway.
It does.
Emmy approves.
Does.
That's all that matters. Need that right, Emmers. Yeah.
Yep, it's starting to come along. I'm going to burn that side in and would you say you're going to come over here and work on the fender?
Yeah, I'll probably start rolling this fender back here.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to go set the camera up, and I guess we're going to work on burning that in.
Dope.
I don't know, I might set you a camera up over here, too.
Let's make her sexy.
Yes, sir.
I just can't wait to get the lights on and go hang out.
Yeah, that will be good.
I miss it. It's going to sound really, really, really stupid. I miss hanging out in the street with all my car buddies, just showing off all the crap we've been working on.
That's good shit.
You know, I mean, a lot of us dump a lot of money, heart, and soul into these things, and sometimes you just kind of want to go show it off a little bit. So.
Yep, I feel the same way about the mowers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the pat on the back for all the hard work. It's like, hell yeah, way to go.
Yep.
And then when they don't look like they don't like it and start giving you crap, you go, good thing title's in my name.
Exactly. It's mine, who cares what you think.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm going to set him a camera up over here. I'm going to set us a camera up over there, and he's going to start rolling fenders while I start burning in frame, and then we can swap sides. And
I'm attempting to roll fenders. Never done it before.
yeah, well, at least you can get in here and
Kinda
get the
sorta got
lip
puzzled.
back. You
Yeah.
know.
That's the big thing. Because these actually tuck. They're up in there a little bit.
Yeah.
This is my bent spinners, where I had to beat the stupid things off. Stupid ass things. Shit, it's everywhere. Oh. So it's the same size tire and everything. None of that's changing. But that is where they sit, so it's going to be tucked a little in the back.
Yeah.
Not horribly, but just enough. So when you hit the bumps, it should just kind of just in there just enough, and yeah,
I dig it.
should be cool.
Well, let's get to work and see the finished product.
Put a big ugly ass back on the ground where she belongs.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Alright folks, after a lot of work, we finally got this burnt in. Ended up going over it 3 times down here. These are doubled on each side. That's also tripled. The sides are welded with singles up top and bottom. Top is completely doubled, and this part right here is a really fat single weld. I think it turned out pretty good. So got a lot of clearance now. On the other side, the axle right here is actually touching the frame when we simulate ride height. So now it is not. It has probably that much clearance. So
I don't know if I'd call it full droop, but in essence, that's kind of what it is.
yeah.
Ready me to cycle it up?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do so. Simulating ride height here. Come up a little more. Now the plate on the axle will recess up in there just a little bit, and then it will start to lift the truck. Alright, it's lifting the truck now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just got heavy. There it is.
So. There's ride height.
Yeah, I put the tire on the other side over there so you can see where the
Okay.
crusty 17 is going to fit.
Now they actually will recess up in there a little more
Yes.
because of the fact
Truck
that,
sitting like this.
well, it's not that. It's the fact that right here, the axle is actually up in the frame a little bit where we did the C-notch. Over there it's hitting, so it's down a little further. So once we do the C-notch, it will recess up into the frame just a little more.
Yeah.
But let's go check out the other side over here. There she sits.
Yeah.
Like I said, it will go up in there just a little more afterwards, but that's pretty tucked.
Nice roll job. For the most part.
Yeah.
Not horrible. I think it'll give me what I need.
That works for now. If anything, what we could do, if need be later on, we could come in here with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And really roll the fenders.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll see how.
I got it pretty good right now.
What we'll do is we'll see how it clears, but we also have to compensate for the axle, doing just a little bit of side to side. Like say if you were coming down, you hit a bump and you were in a turn, you know. So we do have to, worry about that. But we'll try all that once we get it together.
I do miss the bulldog stance. It ain't got that anymore.
Yeah.
It's like a little sissy girl.
I'm almost wondering, it'd be really good to just air these tires up and run it with these tires on it before you put the new ones on it to see where they're going to rub, and if they cut, they don't cut new tires.
We'd have to get the other one to hold air, but 3 of them do hold air.
No, we just need 2 for the rear.
Oh, yeah. Very true. Yeah, that we could do. That we could definitely do.
That way we're not worrying about, if it cuts tire, it's cutting new tire. Cut old tire, worry about fixing it, and then new.
Technically, with the one on the front up there, we can still do it for over there. And I can see what I gotta.
True.
If I gotta try to move anything for the front. Fenders.
True. Very true.
These things are skinny at the nose for some ungodly reason, so even standard offset wheels stick out.
Yeah.
And narrowed control arms just for 1 inch for a decent set is $1,000.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
I ain't got it like that. That's going to take a few months to make that happen.
Yeah, I feel you. Well,
I unfortunately might be driving a squatted truck for a little while.
Well, it's all right. It's not lifted and squatted, so. Well, I'm digging it. So all we got to do tomorrow is do the same thing we did over on the passenger side today. Pretty much just a flip-flop repeat. And I probably won't film all of tomorrow with the stuff there. But what I think I may go ahead and do tonight is the handle over here on this door. So we may go ahead and jump to that real quick, and then tomorrow when we cut the camera on, we'll be done with the C-notches, and we can go ahead and start focusing on other things. We do want to put the bed braces back in over here. I'll probably weld those back in, and a couple other little things maybe need to clear for diff or whatever. I mean, right now it don't look like it's hitting anything, but we're going to simulate riding down the road once we get it on the ground, jump up and down on the back of it a few times and see if it hits anything. So I'm hoping it don't, but if it does, we'll go ahead and address that from there.
Yep.
Sound good to you?
Absolutely.
Sounds good to me. Well, I guess y'all about to see us in a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of a passenger side OBS door handle. Alright folks, well, it's getting late. 11:23. We're going to head home. I did get part of that door disassembled, and we're going to put some new parts on that door along with a new handle on the outside. I went ahead and actually put some new parts on this door as well, which he has new armrests, the covers for here because that was missing on this door, and then we got us some new door window cranks. I think that looks a lot better than it did. But tomorrow we'll get over here, we'll finish up with this door over here, get that all tied up, and then we'll move on to this C-notch back here. We've already went ahead and traced out for it. Once he gets that cut out tomorrow, I will weld that in, and we won't have but a few more things to do on this thing, and we will be done. Still got the seats in it too, I forgot about that, but yeah, we'll worry about that at a later date. But we'll see you guys back out here again tomorrow. Well, we will continue on with the old OBS project. Alright folks, we got tires loaded up for Mike's truck, and we're about to take them over to the tire shop to get them swapped over, and then we're going to come back to the shop and work on finishing that side rail. So let's get these up tire shop, get back here, get to work. Alright, we're back from the tire shop, and here we have our full ways mounted to the 17s. They look good.
Sexy. I do have the front one on the truck if you want to show them kind of sort of what the front's going to look
Yeah,
like.
I know. I was about to get to that. Does look good. So that's what we're aiming for there. He's going to go ahead and start working on the rear back here. We've got
Pop the brake lines loose.
yeah,
Zip time out of the way.
got
Come
that
down,
marked
blow it
out.
in.
And yeah, I'm going to work on the rest of the door panel and the door handle, all that stuff on that side today before I get to this, because he's got to do that. I'm going to kill some time. There's the door panel we put together the other night, and it really looks good with the new armrest, the new cover over the handle here, and the new window cranks. Really digging the look of this truck and how it's turning out. We probably will try to get to the seats in this video too, but for sure what we're doing now definitely has to get done before Tuesday, and it is Monday. So let's get y'all on the stand and get to work. Actually got the handle in, everything connected. We were missing a clip on that rod, so we got the rod for the lock end for the lock cylinder. Everything is working, handle's working. We will see, it's working pretty good. We're not going to try to disturb Mike too much because he is cutting on the frame, so I'm not going to shut this door anymore. We're going to go ahead and set y'all back up on the tripod and get this door panel put back in place with all the new parts. And then we're going to move on to hopefully welding the other side of the frame. But like I said, think it was the other night I said this, but we will actually be, I'll do that off camera since I already did one side on camera, and we'll show you the finished product so we don't bore you too much. So, yeah, let's get to this door here and get it done. All right, we have the door handle in place, and then there is the freshened up door panel. Yes, it's still a little dirty and it has been painted. It is a red door panel, but it's what we got for now. Looks much better than it did. We put the original black plastic piece on here because you still got to take the door panels off again for a little more work. But for now, we got them dressed up pretty nice. And I also got the cranks in the same position. So we are about to fit the frame, or the C-notch up into the frame where he cut it, and get the welding in on that side. Fun times.
But I want to say it's about how the other side is. I can chop some more right there in that front, clean that line up. You want to try to pull it closer to it. Get my Marines.
I am thinking trim this little corner right here, and then it will pull all the way through, because right about there is where we want it, because this needs to be about 1.5 inches behind the center of that, which it is. So I just need to trim up this corner right here, make that straighter, and then we'll get everything cleaned up. Make it pretty for welding.
Okay, well.
And then we can make our slivers that we need to make.
Yeah, I'll have you on that.
Yeah.
Start
But
this
when we start
side.
welding on that, I can start working on welding the other fender.
Okay. Alright. Well. What's for food? So probably we'll need to figure that out at some point.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. What's in the mood for? Maybe pizza? I got tombstones in there, or we can call wise guys. Let's say I don't have any skewers thawed out.
I don't know.
I got the rest of it rolled up there.
Alright, we got, or he's got, what, all three on, but the one I'm working on?
Yep.
So we got that one y'all saw earlier. We got that going right there. We need to watch out for these nasty ass spiders around here because they're ugly as fuck. I don't want one on me. I'm just saying.
It's kind of funny. I wiped that one down. It actually looks really good.
It does.
It's kind of scary. I'm curious to know what's going to happen after I get my Brillo back.
Clean it up.
It's going to be crazy.
You gonna have some clean wires.
I know, right? I'm really excited for this.
This looks good though.
This is cool. This is a look. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just fucking cool. I like it. Whatever.
It's got a nice little stance to it now, I will say. I also will say those would look good on the van, but, you know, just saying. Yeah, it did clean up nice.
Yeah, and all I did was just wipe it off with that freaking green cloth.
Damn, water dropped right in
Yeah,
the camera.
dropping right there.
Made the camera look like it was all screwed up. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. That, I think, is the nicest wheel out of the four. The other ones are all, like, the spokes are pretty rusty. Structurally, not an issue, but
Oh, yeah.
aesthetically, kind of perfect for the Rat Rod OBS kind of thing we got going on.
They look good. I dig it. Let's get a view from up here.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
Looks good.
Still got travel.
It looks good. Well, we or I have that much the frame welded. So from over here all the way up into this point here, I got that point over there tacked, that point over there tacked. This is doubled up around there. I still got to double that, finish that single, double that, and then the rest. So got to get this done tonight so it can be on the ground for tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to continue burning in the frame and get this done. All right, for the reveal, we are done burning in our C-notch. I've doubled a lot of places because of gaps. But it's boxed in all the way around, except for the inside of the frames, like inside here and inside here. Those are not closed off, so we can get in there and clean things, paint it, put our bump stops in, and further be able to service things through that. Maybe run lines through it later on, whatever. Some of my welds don't look the greatest, but they're there. Looks pretty good all in all, though. And there's another dead cockroach. Little bastards.
Damn storm in it. That thing's freaking running.
It's alright. I got the stomp on the ass. But yeah, Mike's gonna finish up with the putting lines back up in place where they need to go, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and put the wheel on this thing, get it down, take it for a ride. He did start cleaning up some of the spokes, and look at that. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell on camera what he has done, but he's kind of cleaned up the face and around the rim itself, like the outer edge of the rim. It looked good to me. There is an improvement there. The other one is in the shop there. Was that hot?
A little bit.
Yeah, I just welded that guy.
Yeah.
So that might be a little crispy.
A little bit, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, well, well. I think it is time for me to get camera equipment set up for us to go take a ride and get these behemoths. That and, of course, Illumina's hiding back there. We got to get them out of the driveway so we can maneuver this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that, and we'll see you guys out here in a few minutes. Hopefully riding this thing. What's that say? Wash me.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, folks. Here's the reveal of the OBS. We're about to take it for a ride. We have new knockoff 4K GoPro we're going to be using.
Shine that down here.
Well, of course you don't want it to fall off.
This one's way. Yeah. Okay. I know I got that way too. Dude, that's insane. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I can't wait to clean these wheels over here.
Yeah, it does look good. Man, you're just trying to take out your foot, aren't you?
What's sad was you see me like instant reaction was to catch it with my foot.
Help us all.
Are we taking the zip tag off or are we just going to zip tie it on?
And you zip tie it on. All right, I'm about to move this out of the way. The wife's already took off and went home, so I don't have to move the Lumina. We're going to go ahead and take a ride in this unit. All right, we're rolling in this unit. God, it feels low. It does. Sorry about the wind noise, but yeah, we on the ground. We on the ground. Woo! Look at that shit. Oh yeah.
Feels good though.
Yeah.
Wheels still straight. It ain't pulling. I don't feel like it's walking weird any one way or the other.
Yeah. We're gonna try out this new GoPro up here, guys. Ordered that today. It's or got it today. It's like a 4K
Well,
knockoff type of deal.
let's check the stands, shall we?
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. This is where I finally figure out how much ground clearance I actually have.
Yup. She's coming in a little low.
I have to be alright.
Okay.
And I'll pull this driver's side wheel off and beat that shit.
Oh, there's an abandoned joint right there.
Damn sure is.
We could come down here and take some pictures in front of that in the daytime.
Hell yeah.
Maybe poke around.
Absolutely.
Pokey pokey.
That's it right there. Fourth gear. It's fine at all up above fourth. Fourth gear's the only one that does that.
Huh.
Ain't that weird?
What the I don't understand that one.
I don't know. Transmissions has never been my strong suit when it comes to cars.
Well, I can say I'm pretty good at geared transmissions.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. I could rebuild a manual, but I can't rebuild an automatic. You start giving me them damn valve bodies and I'm out.
Yeah.
Checking out there, guy.
Damn, dude, this thing is riding fucking good.
It does ride good.
Like, shocks, even with it being mostly compressed, it's just riding nice.
Yeah. It's riding good.
It's a lot closer. Yeah, that's a whole lot closer. It's 5 miles an hour closer than what it was.
Heck yeah.
That's good stuff. I'll be able to do like almost 80 going down to Florida.
Oh yeah.
Long trips are going to be great.
You did help your aerodynamics a little bit, I will say that.
Yeah, gas mileage should be a little better.
Yeah.
Let's make sure that damn drive shaft ain't winding up.
Won't have such a wind drag on the old girl either.
Yeah. God dang. Oh, I'm so fucking happy right now.
I'm glad you are.
That's good shit, dude.
Happy about it too, man.
I fully expect you to borrow it one day and just go cruising for shits and giggles. Because I'm telling you, there ain't nothing like driving around in a slim classic anything.
I ain't never, I will say that. So it'll be a new experience for me.
Shit, maybe we should drive up and go pick up the hood.
Yeah. We could do that.
If we do it, well, if we do it next Monday, we can stop and hit the Carbion on the way back.
Oh, yeah. Okay with that, shit.
Hell yeah. Damn, this thing is right. Good.
Make another video for the other channel.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do all kinds of crazy shit with that.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Well, I'm probably going to shut this off. And, hold on. I don't know. We might not even need to adjust that if it's just fourth gear.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
So you might just be good to drive tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I gotta fix that tire though. That I gotta fix that.
Oh, up front. Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna.
That side over there's not hitting. It's just this one.
I'm probably gonna leave it to you tonight. Get back.
Good.
I'm gonna jump in the van and take off.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty tired.
Don't blame me there.
She's low, dude.
Ready?
Oh, I know.
Ready?
Freaking insane.
She's perfect. She just needs a big ass hood scoop, tinted windows, and she's done.
Yeah, look at that. It is next evening. He drove this thing into town today, so it did pretty good. Except a little bit of a tire rub. We need to figure out what's going on with that noise in the transmission too. And also, we're gonna put some seats on this thing. So we're gonna start with this guy. And what?
3 years ago, when we first started doing all this craziness, you ever think you'd be working on a slammed OBS?
No. Never.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it ain't like the greatest thing on the planet, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I do too. She does look good.
I can't believe how well them freaking wheels cleaned up. I haven't done the other side yet if you want a comparison.
Look at that up there.
Oh, I know, that's like crystal clear.
It's crazy. And what I'm talking about, guys, is that. That's my screen right now. Oh, wow. Look at what that does.
Ah!
It does the same thing that it does in a barber shop when you put two mirrors right in front of each other. It just does the tunnel thing. That's freaking crazy. Yeah. But yeah, we got this seat, and I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the seat out of here, at least the driver. Pull the bracket off this and see if we can get this bracket to fit this guy. I also thought about it, Mike. You know what I can probably do? A lot of these trucks have the holes over there for the other seat. Bet you money I can just like take this seat bracket off the 60 part of the other seat, extend it, and then bolt it into the floor.
That'd be cool.
Bolt it into the seat, use the same damn brackets. And I like that because then I'd give you no brackets in the middle for you to mount the console straight to the floor.
Yeah, I would like that better.
I would too.
But again, not a show truck, it's just a daily.
I know, but you know. Let's go ahead and start pulling the seat out and pull some bolts.
Daily.
That's a good one though.
He's fun.
Alright folks, we got the seat out, but figured out that we actually are not able to use these seats. They're a power seat, and I figured out that the motors that turn the back, that leans back and forward, actually mount to the frame here. And to replace the frame with that frame, you actually got to take it off. So that means it would take everything off the bottom of the seat, but then in turn it would just leave the back floppy, because there's a motor over here that connects on this side. There's a motor down here. You can kind of see it runs along here, but it's attached to the rail, and that's what moves the back of the seat forward and backward. So we're kind of at a loss with these, but I've been trying to sell a Dodge van for a very long time now, and I can't. Nobody wants it. Everybody wants to give me stupid prices, and I'd rather just keep the parts, to be honest with you. Sell the rest of the crap that I don't want, junkyard. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the seats out of the Dodge van that were originally in the Chevy up there, and they have a power base, so to move it forward and reverse, or forward and back I should say, it has a power base, but the back that leans forward and backward is actually a manual lever like we need. So I think we're at a standstill for seats right now, but I got to put that one back in. So what we might do is find something else to focus on. Maybe the lights in the grills, something of that sort. But I'm going to put the seat back in real quick off camera and then find something else to get into. Alright folks, it's another night. You know, Mike had talked about putting captain chairs in his truck, and as y'all saw in the last clip, we almost did that. But seats wouldn't fit because of the fact that they had a electronic back, and that would not work with the tracks that he had with the manual, you know. I mean, I probably could have done something to make it work, but it would have been too much. We would have had to wire it all up, and, you know, that's just a pain in the butt. So, I told Mike he could have the seats out of the Dodge van. That's what we're in right now. Let's turn y'all around. I'm gonna take you up here, show you these seats we're about to pull. I'm sure y'all have seen them at some point if y'all are originals to the video or the channel. But yeah, we're gonna pull these and get them ready for tomorrow. We're gonna put them in Mike's truck, and he is going to do his hood, hopefully in this video too. So got a hood scoop, a couple other things he's going to put on the hood, which is going to make it look badass. So y'all be sure to stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and put y'all on a speed clip and pull some seats. Alright, it is the next day and we're back over here. Got the seats out here in the driveway, and we're actually about to go ahead and start tearing these out. I'm going to start with the driver first. Get that one out. Get those get one of them in, see if it'll fit, and then we'll work on the other side. We might have to do some adjusting on this bracket here that actually sits on the tunnel, because we're going to move it to over there. But let's go ahead and get to it. Also, before we get to it, he also got some different window cranks, so I think we'll go ahead and install those as well. And we might do that before we get to the seats. Alright, I got one seat done and in. Looks pretty good. Everything lined up pretty well. I did have to adjust the little rod spring that goes across. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It dropped y'all. But everything lined up well. We're about to do the other side. So we're going to move the tripod and everything over there. We got second seat sitting there waiting for us. Let's show you what Mike did. He put the marker lights in the grill. So I'll cut those on for you and let you see what they look like. Look pretty badass. And then there's sequentials like an old Cougar, which are really badass. I think it looks pretty sweet. You and your dadgum music.
I was gonna say, just push in the volume knob and it'll pause it.
I got it. It shut off quick enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's the window cranks. Pretty much OEM, but chrome on both doors. I think seat turned out pretty decent. Still goes with the interior. And I'll show you all this handle. How much you say these were? $10 a piece?
Yeah.
Amazon.
Had their prime deals.
Yeah.
The 7th and 8th, I think they're normally like $20 a piece, but they were like 50% off. So I just bought 2 of them, and they were still cheaper than the garbage ones from the store that we won't mention. Didn't even make it 45 miles to post the day after we put them on. So they're like 20 miles down the road, and the driver's side one came off in my hand.
Problem is, we probably already mentioned it somewhere in the video where we bought them from, but yeah.
Likely, yeah.
They're not the best.
No, but that one's, I really like those. Those seem like they're pretty solid.
If you buy those, use lots of super glue.
You're going to need more than super glue with them. You better get the dang welder out.
That gum, they ain't even put metal.
Yeah. That's all they need to be done. Fire them to the ground.
All right, well, we are going to go ahead and pull this seat and start working on getting the second captain chair installed in the old OBS Chevy. Small block Chevy. All right, folks, we got the second seat in. There is no holes over here. I would have thought they would have made all the cabs with, you know, holes over here, holes in the center, but they did not. So, the plan is we're going to leave it like this. We've got two bolts over here holding it in. We're going to make holes tomorrow and fill that in, get the bolts in, probably maybe weld washers and everything on the bottom. But I'm digging it. You got new handles. On the front? Yeah, I already did that. But seats look great. They really actually fit the truck better than I thought they would. They fit the truck a lot better than I thought they would. I mean, the seats really popped. I like those seats. Well, I think what we're going to do is call it a night, and then we'll come back out here again tomorrow and finish putting bolts on that side, finish up with whatever else we have to do on this thing. Yeah. So, see you guys tomorrow. All right, folks, it is another day. We're back on the OBS. Mike and his son done pulled the seats out this morning. Got the brackets chopped down because the seats were a little too high for his liking, seeing that he's such a tall guy. So we took 1.5 inches out of the seat brackets, and I'm about to come over here and weld all of these back together. So we'll have those done. We can get that put back together, get the seats in, because we have a car show we're going to go to tomorrow evening and take this and put it in the show. So we need to get as much done as we can. He's going to go ahead and start kind of working on the hood. We have a hood scoop here that he wants to install, and then a couple of vents on each side of the hood. So I'm going to go ahead and start welding up the brackets here, get all 3 of those welded. The last one is on the seat here. It's got spacers on it, so we'll just adjust the spacers on that and accommodate with the rest of it. So let's go ahead and get the welding. Get this shit done. Alright, so we got all of our seat brackets re-welded after they cut them up. Mike and his son are working on putting the seats, or one of them, back in the truck already, and it seems to already sit better. Hey, I kind of like how the black part actually covers the seat now. The seat bracket.
Trim the passenger seat. Keep going, sir. We're almost there.
Trim the passenger.
Just push it out of the way.
What do you mean trim the passenger?
The black plastic on the other side is a
Oh.
lot longer. We're going to have to trim it.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. I'm actually digging that, Mike.
That's not bad. I think it's going to work out well.
I hope so, because I really like those seats in your truck. I do.
There you go, dude.
They look good.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the seats. I just don't like where they sit, and that's what I got to fix.
Well, hopefully that this is being changed. Hopefully that is being changed as we speak.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to let them finish putting this seat in, and then we're going to check it, and then we're going to leave the rest of it to them. We're going to take off, go back to the house, and work on Old Blue in another video. So I'm going to sit here for a minute, let them finish putting the seat in, and then we're going to check it and see how it rides. Then tomorrow, we are going to be going to a car show. So y'all be sure to stay tuned. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Let's see how the seat's going to sit in just a few minutes.
I just had to get them
Yay.
They were too fucking high. They needed an altitude adjustment.
Hell yeah, he actually plans on keeping the seats.
Look, I can get it all the way to the floor now. I couldn't do that before.
So you are happy, sir.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good.
Shit, Darty might be happy.
That makes me happy.
Chris. Or do you want to take the next field?
I'll pop a squat in it real quick. Because I'm wondering if it's going to make it shittier for me to drive or...
It's like you're driving a car, bro.
I guess it's not too high up.
Seat up a little bit. I tend to lean back some.
Well, that and you're fucking Stretch fucking Armstrong in this son of a bitch. Ugh. There we go. Actually, that's not bad.
That was exactly what you needed right there. I'm glad I didn't do the 1/4 inch more in the front. Yeah, I feel like it sits perfect right now.
I think you're right. That is what it needed.
I think it's trying to talk me out of this shit. Motherfucker, you crazy?
What are you talking about?
You were trying to talk me out of doing that.
What? Dropping it?
That's good. You're up high. You can see better. No. You were trying to talk me out of it.
I still liked it the way it was before. That's just me.
You talking about overall or just the seating position?
The seating position.
Oh, I like it way better where it's at.
I know, but it's your truck. It's not my truck.
Indeed, sir.
So, yes. Well, as long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters, because that means you won't fucking tear them out at some point and go, oh, we need to get new ones.
I won't get new ones, but they'll definitely get reupholstered.
Yeah, see, that's perfect. Because they're good bones for it.
Yeah, it's not.
And you can delete that when you get it reupholstered.
No, hot squat, Chris. Tell me what you think.
Yeah,
You got a little bit of hard work in the seat now. Does that feel better than it used to?
It feels like I'm driving my car.
Pretty dope.
It feels like a car, that's for sure.
It's like a little sedan. Like I don't think I'm driving a truck.
It's now El Chevmino.
No, she's all truck, man. There ain't no car in this thing. Well, except for the seating position currently.
El Chevmino.
There you go. Chris needs the full effect.
Yeah, like
Let's
I'm
get
like,
this down.
Yeah, the door is the full effect.
yeah, like
Looks perfect.
I'm like low.
What's
She's
funny,
a low hoe, that's
lean
for
over and
sure.
Look how close you are to the ground.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's about the same height as
Yeah, it's
your mom's smart car.
yeah, I was about to say it's
Except
about the
I
smart car.
actually have a little more ground clearance than the smart car does.
Yeah.
I think I got a smart car by like 2 inches.
And my tires and my mower's bigger than this smart car. I still can't believe that shit. Like, how?
Yeah.
How is my tires on my shit bigger than anything in this yard?
Right. Okay, so here's a serious question for Chris. And I'm pretty sure this is probably going to make it into the show. So, a little while ago, 8-9 months ago, I think, this little man here looked at me and he goes, I don't know if I want to drive an old truck, which is why we went and found him the Cobalt, so he's got something good, reliable, doesn't make you go deaf when you drive it down the road because of horsepower. Here's my question. Is it worth the work for what has been done? You've seen the work that has been put in. You just assisted on the seats. Let me tell you something about my awesome ass kid. He works a job, he goes to high school, he's got a girlfriend, and he helps out here doing shit at the house. Awesome kid. Super proud.
Rarely.
Awesome kid. Super proud. Anyways, so now seeing what the workload was to get the truck from what it was, and I'm pretty sure you've posted or you have the original pics of the day after I brought it home.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see all the work that, and honestly, the full suspension, me and him, we rebuilt the whole front end. God, what was it? You were helping me out with something. There was a couple other things. He's helped me out a lot of stuff with this thing. And he was like, I don't know if I want to drive an old truck. They're really cool, but that's a lot of work. Is it worth it?
seeing how it sits now and like all of it, like when it's all coming together, yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Okay. All right.
It's definitely worth it.
That's cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't
You
help
just
but
kinda
agree
made
with
my
you.
night a little bit, dude. You really did. I've always wanted either one of my kids to get into cars because I'm a huge car guy. Obviously, right? Kaylee, kind of, sort of, not really. She thinks it's cool, but she doesn't really care. He actually enjoys all of the end product. He's seeing all the hard work it takes to get there now. So it's it's good shit.
That is good stuff.
It's been good stuff.
Very good stuff.
Here's the other cool stuff. Check this out. You ready? Hey, you want a cigarette? No. See? Good kid, right?
Oh man. Well, we got the seat in. I'm gonna leave them with the other one, and we will see you guys tomorrow when we're headed up to Conyers for a nice little show at Summit. And this thing's actually gonna be in the show this time, so we will see you guys tomorrow. Well, folks, unfortunately, our trip to the Summit Monday Night Cruise-In was canceled. That cuts out 2 videos. I was going to get the hood for the one of our dent side projects that y'all have not seen yet unless y'all follow the Facebook and the Instagram. If you don't, I suggest you do so. But Mike's foot was giving him issues. He has some health problems, and yeah, he said that he's having a hard time walking today because his foot was really pissed off at him, and he said he was going to cancel. So, totally understandable. It is a bummer, but we will finish this video one way or another. We'll either wait till next Monday and go to the next Monday cruise-in, or we're just going to take this thing for a heck of a ride and see how it does. So, with that being said, today I'm going to focus on my stuff here at the shop. And in the next few days, we'll get back over there with Mike and finish up the video on his old OBS Chevy. So, see you guys in a few days.
Okay.
Alright.
We're gonna hit some other ones.
So, we're back at Mike's on the old OBS again. And how long has it been? 2 weeks? Since we've been on it? Week and a half.
Well,
okay.
last Monday we put the tires on it. So, yeah, 2 weeks ago.
So, do you want to describe the carnage, or do you want me to?
I don't want to start crying, so I'm going to let you do it.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You want to start with my foot?
I mean, we can. Since
surely they've seen the bandages over the past few months.
3.5 toes there, so
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
yeah, a little mishap. And, well, you know, needless to say, stuff happens.
Yeah, feel free to show them the 17s out back, the new tires.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of work, a whole lot of money, all for nothing.
Well, it wasn't for nothing. It was for crying over wheels. So,
scientific research. I was checking the street of 17-inch knockoffs against a 1 foot tall piece of concrete.
yep. And this is the aftermath of that. So, the brand new tires, I think this tire is actually still good. I think it just kind of bottomed out and popped a bead. This tire, though, didn't fare out so well. So, I accidentally hit a curb and took the 2 off the passenger over here, and that's the aftermath. So, unfortunately, the wheels are pretty much done. So, we're having to go a different route now, and we're going back with the 15s, but right now it's going to have to go on rallies because the spokes are sticking out too far, and we still got to figure out how to get get them sit right with the fenders and shit like that. He had, yeah, he had ordered a set of fender flares for this thing, and I will insert picture now. And now that you've seen that, you'll understand why in the hell we're not using those, because they're ugly as shit. So yeah, different route. So we're going to put the rallies on from the Burb for now. We're going to swap the Coopers over to them, and then put the rallies on here, so they'll sit right in the fenders and won't have to worry about the scrubbage for now. And we can address that later on when we actually have a good idea of what we're going to do. So we're about to, he's already started pulling. I'm going to pull the 2 fronts off, and then we're going to pull the 4 off the Burb, and then we're going to load everything up, including those 2 brand new Coopers sitting over there, into the van. We're going to head over to our shop over there, mount up some tires, fun stuff, and then come back over here and mount up. Alright, we got the rallies off the Burb here. Got the tires loaded up. We're going to switch them out in the morning, bring them back over, and then we'll put them on the truck. So, I'm tired, I'm done. I'm headed back to the shop. Alright folks, it is the next and last day of this video. Yesterday we pulled tires and wheels off the Burb, off the truck, and brought them over here. And this morning we are going to bring them over here to the tire machine, mount them up. That way we can get them back over there, get them on this truck. And hopefully we'll be doing a return series on this where we probably take it to a car show. All that good shit. So without further ado, let's get into mounting up some tires. Alright folks, y'all just saw us get the tires done. The Coopers look great on the wheels. I'll actually see if I can't cue in a little clip right now. Alright, there's the Coopers on the rallies. Look pretty good. I dig it. Of them sitting on the trailer. Now that y'all saw that, what we're going to do is Mike and his son are taking the wheels and tires back home, and he's going to mount them, and he's going to take a few videos of the progress and send them back to me. We're going to cue those in here in just a few minutes, and then I think we're going to finish up this video. Go ahead.
I think my rubbing problem is solved.
I'm being dead serious. I'm not being. No, they're not. They're not gonna let anybody in my room.
Alright folks, as you see, I'm sitting here editing this video. I think we're going to call it here. We still have a few things to do to the truck. Mike has a lot of things he wants to do to the truck. Lights under it. Still got the hood we want to do. But he needs a little time to heal. And we're going to give him that time. So, we're going to call this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It has been a lot of work, and me and him both, you know, we're happy with it. It looks good. It's a little bummer that the wheels got screwed up, but I do like the look of the rallies with the Cooper Cobras on them on that truck. It does give it a nice, mean look, and I think it'll look even better with the hood that he's going to do and everything else. So, y'all be sure to stay tuned for part 2 or 3 or whatever you want to call it. I think we have done one video on this before. So it probably would be like a, I guess technically a part 3. But yeah. So y'all be sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Be sure to hit that all notification bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is once a week. Sometimes twice if you're lucky. We have posted, what was it, a Monday and a Wednesday, a few weeks back. But yeah, usually once a week, every Monday. At least I try to do every Monday, if the schedule permits. So, with that being said, also be sure to go down and leave a like. It helps out a lot. think they got this new thing called Hype the Channel or something. Y'all can go do that too. That'd be great. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything. I'll be sure to answer them. Or if you just want to say something in general, I encourage commenting. As long as you're not a dick. Had a few of those before, and yeah, I'm not going to entertain you. So if you're going to be a dick, cool, go on. But yeah, love commenters. So if y'all want to comment down below, be sure to do so. Y'all can follow the Facebook, Instagram, and the TikTok. We're not going to do Snapchat anymore. Kind of over that one. So y'all be sure to follow those 3 platforms. That way you're notified. Kind of like, I guess you'd say, shop the updates every day to every week. I'm trying to get back on TikTok more, but kind of been slacking on that. So, but definitely Facebook, Instagram, and we're starting to do videos on there too. So, y'all be sure to follow those. Y'all can come join us on Facebook at Flying Brian's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. We have a group. Share your builds, share your ideas. Just come join up. If y'all like adventuring, abandoned content, anything of that sort, y'all go check out my other YouTube channel, which is Adventuring with Brian. I do believe there's a link somewhere on the page for the YouTube channel to take you over there, but if not, it's pretty easy to find. And I think that's about it. So till then, we will see you guys on the next episode. I'm going to get to editing this one, and yeah, I don't know what we'll be doing next time, but it should be good.